are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They're on the 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go, sack. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
RPO, that one is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield, even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. To throw. Quick throw, taken in. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Third and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Allen working from the pistol. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's off by Kevin Winston. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go now. 7.
He'll get this out wide, and he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go. Let's go.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to pick up a Titans 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Christian Benford brings him down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Got the 46-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. 60 by.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Set. Pep 60. Pep Buffalo 18.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. When you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Round 80.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. To throw is Allen. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a job post and answers
Stay tight.
From the gun, here is Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. He gets into drop-up, and it's going to set up 4th and goal.
A 31-yard attempt.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. As his kick is good. And the Bills are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way.
And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Tennessee. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Allen now on 2nd down. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So, man, we game playing this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Going up top. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Middle.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, Cook. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. They'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Called the very last possession. It was on the shot. He was crazy. And then he came back. Yes. Here, maybe a little pinch or something there. Either way, he's back out here.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he marks out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Cooks. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Half.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills bringing on their punting unit. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Middle.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's incomplete. Daring Ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
He's still shameful, bro.
And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11 and quick to pick up a 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
56, 56. Alert! Half 10. Half.
On 1st down, it's Allen. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tight.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Now a run on 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Pass caught right side by And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Titans tag on 1 more to their lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction. And until he does, this defense just continues to make the pay.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Take go.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, hold. Identity! Alert! alert, alert! Hey, home. What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And the Bills
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Look out!
Now Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Regular. 180! 5 wide. Middle. 56. What's that?
Throwing on second down. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to have it here as they'll start.
Well, you guys start running that play.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Second and 10 at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
19 Charger.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Gun. Start to talk about San Antonio's struggles behind the
180! What's that?
Now Allen on first down. This is caught down that right sideline. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. Here's the first carry from man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 23, here's second down and 6.
180! Look out!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield.
6 yards to go.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
Five wide. Fill up! 180! Alert! What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Allen gonna throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 61 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
GG's, Linc. GG's, boy.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Nobody's getting away from each other. This thing's really, really close.
Hawk
On both
70,
sides of the ball.
Hawk
Both
70.
teams. Got the step.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yep.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19,
Quick hand
Tiger.
applicator. Fast and easy. Way to go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11.
70 Lions.
Let's go.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.